Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and this is a reading for Donald Trump's Thursday, or no, I'm sorry, Wednesday, the 19th. The 19th is a Wednesday. Okay, so this top row, I'm going to draw 5 cards to, as usual, to show us what he will actually be doing for the day. Okay, and the bottom row will help us see what he will be experiencing. Okay. All right. Let me get these framed up. Okay, so we have the World. We have the Five of Swords, the World, the Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Looks like a busy day for him. Very, very busy, I would say, with this Eight of Wands here. A lot coming at him. And then for what he's experiencing, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, Five of Swords. That's an interesting repeat. Oh my goodness. Wow. Have you ever seen anything like that? Huh. Okay, so these two are really interesting here together. Well, these cards are a little bent. Okay, but with that World card there, starting off in the morning, I bet he's going to be connecting with a world leader, another, world leader. Someone, or it might be a call to Putin, they talk all the time. So far there's about 100 phone calls that they know about, but I bet you there's more. Okay, so with the World card, this could be a foreign person that he's speaking to, someone from another land. It could also be that something comes full circle, or he's trying to bring something to completion. But he's having a hard time with it because this is a card of defeat. It's a card of like winning at all costs. So he's trying to win at all costs, either over another foreign dignitary or just to complete something that he wants, done. And like wants it done now. There's not any real patience here, with the Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict and tension. It's a card of loss because even if you win, there's a betrayal involved. And there's no win-win situation. It's a very dualistic either-or, You're in that place of deep inner conflict of, it's either or, good or bad, right or wrong, win or lose, life or death, pleasure or pain. So it's that place where there's no win-win. It's, him thinking that he has to be the winner no matter what. Otherwise he's wrong, and otherwise he loses, and he doesn't want any of that. But it's all coming down on him really quickly, whatever all of this is. These could be documents. With the wands, we've got the batons, the wands, the whatever you want to call, these wooden stakes coming at you, flying through the air. So it's a quick delivery, and it could be anything that has to do with paper because of the fact that this is wood right here. So it's definitely something fast. This could be air travel for him because it flies through the air. This baton could be all these batons. That could be the jets that get the engine going, or I'm sorry, the engines that get the jet going. Uh, yeah, he could be afraid that he's losing something, so he's going to fly. But, he does a lot of air travel. I suppose we could say that this is possibly helicopter as well, right? But there's a lot of quick movement, and it has to do with him trying to win, and him trying to be the one that's in truth here. Now, if this is a negative, like if like let's pretend I did reversals and I just we looked at it that way as the inverted energy, then we'd be saying there's a delay and there's some frustration. Maybe he's trying to delay something. Maybe he's trying to hold off the truth that's coming through. And this could be a female judge. This could be Letitia James. This could be Elizabeth Warren is going after him after the USPS. This could be Nancy Pelosi. There are so many women that are, in his life that are either coming after him or that, support him, that it's often hard to say, which woman, because it's just challenging. I haven't spent my time with all the court cards I'll have to do that someday to figure out who's who. I just haven't taken that time. But this is, a legal person, a person that has to do with one of the judicial departments, one of the branches. I'm not going to say this is Ivanka. I don't think she's that bright. Sorry, not too much of an insult, but she's not an attorney. This could be. It's possible that he's fighting off something from Kamala Harris, because he certainly has attacked her in the past, and she certainly knows how to, bring it back right back down to him, which would put him in this very defended place, because this is what he's experiencing here, right? I mean, if this sort of truth is coming down on him, and he doesn't want to hear any of that at all. In a reverse position, there's confusion here, but with the reversal, if it were a reversal of this Four of Cups, then what we have would be just feeling bored and really aloof, and he's just not even gonna, it's numbness, it's numbness, and he is numb, of course, because there's no way that you can be cruel like he is without being numb, because if you're clear, you're empathetic, and he's not. So what he's experiencing, these two cards together are foreign. So this is something with a foreign dignitary or other person. It's probably Putin, or it's somebody in another foreign land. And he's experiencing loss. He's been putting out, the battle so much that finally he's experiencing the loss. So something isn't coming through for him the way he wants. And this day he may really, know about it, because it all, the energy, the communication comes in, and he's feeling very defended. Something comes through very swiftly, and with tarot, you can usually read it in multi-layers, as in, yeah, he probably did travel this day, and there is probably a foreign person involved, and later on he does feel defeated. So I don't know if this is very possible that he goes out, on a rally. I don't keep up with, what his schedule, it's just later on I see what he's done, and I can't stand listening to him, you guys, so if he's, I usually just read it. I have to, if I see something, on the news, then I'll search for it and read what actually happened, because I just cannot take in his voice. So what he's experiencing is a defensive stance, and he's beat up, very beat up. But he's going to hold, because that's what he does. He's experiencing the need to, hold on to the battle. And, because these are all, these three cards here are traveling cards, I think he's just going to feel really beat up at the end of the night. And then he'll go into his numb place and maybe use some type of drug to help him sleep. Because the emotional material that's coming up is probably overwhelming for him, I would think. And this card, if it were in the reversed position, I have to read everything in the negative with him, usually. This would be, blocked feelings. This would be, see how the hand here is pushing the cup down. This would be, just not going there. And coupled with the Four of Cups with the Ace of Cups, absolutely. Yeah, so he'll feel a defeat, but he won't show it to anyone probably. Maybe, we may hear about it or see it on Twitter. But this will not be a good day for him at all, and he will repress his emotions. And, yeah. There's a possibility in here that this is part of all of the planning for his brother's funeral. Honestly, though, I see it as somebody else handling that for him. I don't see him caring that much. Even though he says his brother was his best friend or one of his best supporters. It's like that, it's sad because I don't see the caring here. I don't see the heartbreak. I see the loss, the losing a battle, and the defensiveness. Yeah, and then who knows the foreign people the other countries that he speaks with today, the other maybe Russian oligarchs or or Putin himself, or MBS, or or maybe he's speaking with Jared about maybe it's he and Jared in on a conference call. That's possible, but there's a lack of patience and the winning at all costs. And then the defended, stance around that. And then numbing out at night because he just can't take it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. I'll be back for the next one. And meanwhile, you guys take good care. Love your comments and questions as long as they're polite and kind. Otherwise, I delete them. So, okay. Thanks. Take care.